south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and only able to get two here, stopped at the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for two. Here's 2nd and 8. Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On play action, Winston. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. He's got the first down and more. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, CD, you know, with receivers, we talk about their speed, great hands. It's tough to quantify elusiveness, but they say he has great elusiveness, and he showed it right there with a run after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Lance going to throw.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a ago, their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
On second down, Kamara.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Going up top. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And Lance now to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Winston. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're getting the football back again.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
Throwing is Lance on third down. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston.
Locates Kamara on the out route. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
From the 31, Winston. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Now Lance. That's another one complete to Mitchell.
The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score 21, 49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake, Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Winston. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start. What you said, it's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Shotgun now for Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
From the 41, Lance checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
To throw, it's Lance.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack.
Lance.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Lance.
This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 36 yards.
And the 49ers get a bit closer.
Gold with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. To throw again on second down. Winston looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
On third down, Winston. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Here we go.
They run over center with Mitchell, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Play action, now it's Lance. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 41, Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Blue striker. Flight 2. 6. Mega. 43 rail.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. From midfield, here's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lance finding Kittle, first down, San Francisco.
Black open. Yellow. Smash, red. Hey, red.
Here's Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Right, right. Claude red.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Black shot. Red, yellow. Yellow, blue. Red.
Lance looking to throw it.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly.
This shit is me off. We gotta get it. It's killing this man.
Knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. On the counter, here's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there. This D is fired up.
To throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. A 10th carry for Kamara. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. A solid stiff arm.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw now. Winston.
Oh, you gotta throw that better. Fuck.
And the Niners are going to take over at their
What?
28-yard line.
So my goodness,
Ooh.
I would have thought this personal not too long ago. That turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Lance's throw caught by Gray.
And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
From the 41, Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Good to be starting niggas out. There's 2 X's. Oh, bro.
42 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Right back to Mitchell here.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And cycle.
They'll try to run with Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal.
Here's Mitchell.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down.
I know in this spot they have to be thinking to themselves, let's go ahead and go for it right now. We don't know if we'll get another opportunity. But if you trust your defense at all, you kick the field goal and maybe have one more shot later.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game where you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself.
I got a score.
I thought in this
This game
situation,
over.
they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get
Get a little bit too cheddar out here for me.
Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Way too cheddar.
Not an ideal way to end their previous
Not like
drive.
this.
Through the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum, they were moving the football, but something to
Nice one, go cheese, go cheese, show.
back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice run.
Come on, Jameis.
Now you gotta have a
get these niggas beat.
here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw, Winston. He's got a man, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Let's go.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's
That cheese ain't cheesing.
We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Come up on that.
Start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side.
The junk is weak.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there in 22.
Ooh, straight from Mutt, boy.
Big hitter to start the drive. Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Lance. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Lance.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
This has been a nice answer to a touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the gun, it gives to Mitchell.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Lance. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The kick by Gold is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Preferably a takeaway.
He probably thought of the
Stopped
idea.
right
So.
around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Winston. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they're crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. And a throw there, going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
We got a lot of
make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Sponsors got Monsters, the Rock.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw.
The safety's got to roll, man. Come on.
Taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Beat me up, bro. 4-7.
Here's Lance. This is close.
It's a pick, man. Come on.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Lance back to throw. And he's
into, and he's still backed up. Nah, it's 1-2. Oh, man.
Now Lance. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
48 seconds. I'll clutch him out tonight.
The Saints offense on the field ready
Get the
to
hell out of here,
their
Joe. Cheat me out of game.
They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Winston.
Catch the ball. Catch the ball.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if hit him.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Winston. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Looking long for Thomas. And this is
Fucking Winston, boy. This nigga can't throw nothing. Just throw it up. That's all I'm asking you to do.
They'll take over at the 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself.
And Winston has single-handedly took me out this game.
And kick for the win.
That's annoying.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's going to pick up a first down.
Man, single-handedly has thrown me out this damn game.
And we got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Lance now on 1st down.
That's some space here.
And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Eluding the pressure right.
My God.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to
We're going to
overtime.
overtime.
And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles. It's a pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles.
I hate playing people like this. This nigga is cheesy, boy.
We step aside here in overtime.
Huh? He just exploited those small stuff in the game.
On for a very important punt here in overtime. And look at this, it's a fake.
Like I knew that I called safe. It's annoying. The worst fake ever.